Unboxing the biker bar. Ditchthestraps.com. Holy crap. This thing is she's a bit heavy. She is a bit heavy. So let's give the old box the old 1-2. That's it. So let's see. Coming out of the box. Coming out of the box, we got the two undermounts, which basically mount, if I'm not mistaken, they mount underneath, and these will eventually be mounted from the top down. So you have your two undermounts and the two bolts. And then the unit itself. Got some directions. We all know what's going to happen with these. Yep. Two latches, I believe these are the latches to take it off. This one too. So put that in that. Boom, she's coming out. She's heavy, there's no doubt. It's kind of it's really rather basic, to be honest with you. Let's lock him back in. Seems like this is the release, and boom, nice. This is the part that goes under and connects to the motorcycle. Two neoprene connections. Basically goes right under the bike. From what I've seen and what I've read, I really didn't toss those directions out. I've just set them aside. I've read them. Trust me, I've read them. I don't have intentions on putting my motorcycle in this without following those verbatim. So I will be going back to those instructions. But these are simply, comes out, goes right on your frame. Lock that on your frame. You twist this down to compress this nut. Once that's on, obviously this, you have to set up the proper weight. Spin that around so I can bring my bike in forwards. And this will go in, motorcycle on here, and boom, locked in. Now, installing this, there are a couple things that I know right off the bat that needs to be done. Now, these bolts are going to be going in to this, which will be under either the trailer, the camper, whatever it is that you're mounting this to, will go underneath. There's 3 holes in this, one for the bolt and 2 for set screws. these set screws, these set screws are not going to be load bearing. They're basically just to hold this to the bottom of the trailer so that when you come in from the top, you put this in. Now, so the way they've set this up, when it's all installed, believe it or not, the only thing that's going to be on the floor is going to be 2 small holes. Those are going to be set from underneath, and it's going to be 2 small holes that will be able to fit these through when you want to install it. So you can essentially take this out of whatever trailer, which is great if you've got a toy hauler that you use the back area for, you know, maybe a dining area or a bedroom when you're not in it. You don't want this thing in the middle of it, or you're hauling other stuff and you don't want this in there the whole time. When you take this off, it's going to be completely flat. Not like motorcycle wheel chocks. You put them in there. Even if you take the top parts out and the other ones, you're still going to have the base that's sitting in there that can be in the way. This legitimately, seriously, just has 2 small holes. The one recommendation I will have for those holes is to get some sort of cap. Find some sort of cap that you can put on there. I mean, regardless of what it is, whether you find a piece of plastic or cap type thing that will just fit right in that hole, because you don't want dirt getting in that hole. You don't want other stuff getting in that hole, because it's going to bung up the threads in this. So when you go back to install it again, if you've got dirt and grub and grime, you're going to end up messing up. Eventually, you could create a problem, which you don't want to deal with at a later date, because this is going in there. When installing this, everything you see here is pretty much it. It's actually rather ingenious from what I've seen. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 components and 2 bolts. You do have to purchase your own set screws, because this is not going to be, these screws that are going to go in here are not going to be load bearing. It's just this simple bolt that's going to be load bearing. So these are just to hold it in place so that when you take it out, it's still mounted to the bottom of your trailer and your mounting point. So you'll need to purchase 2 of these, and depending on the thickness of your trailer, you may need to purchase longer bolts. Mine, I'm assuming, because I'm installing it on a 5th wheel toy hauler, I'm assuming that the floor is going to be substantially thicker than, this with this connected. So I'm assuming it's going to be thicker. If it is, I'll just go buy 2 more bolts. I'll use their washers. I'll just make sure I get the proper grade and make sure that it's going to be solid in there, because I do not want my bike moving at all once it's in there. The whole point of this is, like they say, ditch the straps, and this is the only thing that's holding the entire bike. The only thing. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to throw this back in a box. We're going to take some measurements out in the trailer, and we're going to see if we can install this. It's going to be interesting. And yes, I was just kidding. These are not getting thrown away. These are getting read, and I'm going to go by these verbatim, because I do not want any issues down the road. Just 2 pages, 4. Not bad. All right, I'll be back with you once I get out to the trailer, get some measurements. Actually, I'll probably be putting this on the bike first. That's what they recommend. You put this on the bike first. Make sure you set it back far enough if you've got floorboards so that you can still reach your foot in there and hit your release pin to take it off. I'm going to go and set this and figure out the exact placement I'm going to need on my bike, and I'll see you in the garage.